to our Board of Trustees, our school administrators, to our dear Principal Engineer Philip Carpino, to our ever-patient teachers and staff, proud parents, dear netizens, and above all, my fellow graduates. Ladies and gentlemen, a pleasant day to all. Dear graduates, I know these past few months have been hard for all of us. A global pandemic is raging, the Black Lives Movement is brewing, the anti-terror bill has just been passed. So much is happening in the world right now that a graduation ceremony might seem like the last thing that could ever happen. But by the grace of God, and because of the love and efforts of our teachers and staff here at Taitung, we are blessed with this drive-through graduation, which I admit is a bit unconventional, but nonetheless very fitting for a batch as great and as unique as ours. So, before I proceed, I would like to request everyone to please give a big round of applause to all those who made this ceremony possible. Thank you. Now, despite being extremely grateful, I, however, I'm not a big fan of graduation ceremonies. Why? Because I find them quite unfair. I mean, let's be honest here. The only people graduations truly celebrate are those with good grades, those who excel in academics, the honors students, right? It's only their victories and their struggles that get heard and recognized. But what about those who excel in music, in sports, in acting, writing, singing, dancing, drawing? What about those who excel at making people laugh, or by being simply good friends? What about those who lost loved ones, yet stayed strong? Or those who have mental illnesses, broken families, survivors of abuse, or those who struggle to find a reason to wake up every day, yet are still here with us? What about them? Don't their struggles and victories mean anything? Don't they deserve to be recognized? Because of this, as much as I am honored to speak on behalf of my batch today, I alone do not deserve the title of valedictorian. Because I know each and every one of you worked hard. I know each and every one of you had your own set of struggles and victories. Each and every one of you are valedictorians in your own ways and in your own rights. Because of this, I firmly believe that graduations should not only be about the celebration of high intellect or good academic achievement. Graduations should also be the celebration of diversity and camaraderie, the celebration of courage and hope, and most of all, the celebration of growth and love. Dear graduates, we have been together for 12 years. 12 years! That is more than half of our lives. Who could ever forget our epic and unexpected victories, especially during our senior high school years? Despite only having 1 week to practice, and on top of all the piling projects and tests, we managed to steal the show with our very own Christmas musical, Burl. Our batchmates, Fritz, Chloe Renee, and Lucky Charm, snatched the crowns during the Tungian Icons. We won Best in Choreography during the Super Bowl Dance Challenge, featuring the Holy Trinity, Graham, Wendy, and Hannah. Our late night practices paid off as we delivered stunning performances during the PE dance recital in genres like hip-hop, cheer dance, traditional, festival, ballroom, and interpretive dances. We produced amazing bops during the Media and Information Literacy Awards and created an exceptional catalog of researches. Many would say we are one talented bunch. But things weren't always sunshine and rainbows. Along the way, we often found ourselves in seemingly impossible situations, facing many scary obstacles and problems. We would spend late nights working on our projects, studying for tests, preparing for various contests and activities, meeting deadline after deadline after deadline. On top of that, we had our own personal issues. Some of us struggled with anxiety, depression, and other mental illnesses. Some of us struggled with abuse, addiction, heartbreak, divorce. Some of us struggled with the pain and grief of losing a loved one. A father, a mother, a grandparent. As we grew older, stress and fatigue became the default. Breakdowns and sleepless nights became normal. Failure became our friend. There were plenty of times where we found ourselves trying, pouring our hearts and souls into something, may it be a test, a relationship, or a project. We did our best, hoping and praying that somehow we'll succeed, that somehow things will be okay, that somehow we could get what we want. But sometimes our best is not enough. Sometimes things don't always go our way. Sometimes it just feels easier to give up. Right? But we didn't. We didn't give up. And the fact that we're here today brings me to my second point, which is that graduations should also be about the celebration of courage and hope. In those 12 years, we've been through it all. From Typhoon Yolanda in grade 6, powerful earthquakes in grade 10, and now, a global pandemic. We've been through the good, the bad and the ugly, the victories and successes, the laughters and strifes, the ups and downs, and everything in between. We've been through so many things together. So many things. Yet we're still here. We're still hoping. We're still fighting. Some would say we are one unlucky batch for all the things we've experienced. But I believe these experiences only further proves our resiliency. It just shows that no matter what happens, nothing can stop us. And that is why I believe that our greatest achievement as a batch lies not in the amount of awards or trophies we've received, or the amount of honor students we have. Our greatest achievement is the love and strength we found in each other. Hence, graduations should most of all be about the celebration of love and growth. Dear graduates, there is so much love in this batch. I can feel it in the way we give our all in everything that we do, the way we treat our teachers and staff, the way we choose to accept and understand our differences and work towards a greater goal. I feel the love in the way we build each other up and the way we bring out the best in each other. Dear graduates, you inspire me. And I marvel at the potential each and every one of you possess, or have yet to discover. Throughout the years, I've seen you grow, not only physically, but emotionally, mentally, and spiritually as well. You have grown into great leaders, techies, artists, musicians, athletes, friends, and just overall amazing individuals that are gifted with not only talent and intelligence, but also with good character and personalities. I love you guys, and I am so proud to call you my family. Now, before I say some parting words for college, on behalf of my batch, I would like to thank all the people who have been a part of our journey here in Taytong. I would like to thank the teachers for serving as our second parents, to Ma'am Dikinya, who gave us motherly advice, and for forgiving us for our failed red cabbage experiment, to our advisors, Sir Jake, Ma'am Nambly, and Ma'am Jam. Thank you for the free ice creams and cakes, for allowing us to make memes at the ends of exams, and for bonus points, and for always reminding us to clean our classrooms and to behave properly. Thank you to our math teachers, Ma'am Pelarita and Ma'am Bachan, for having mercy on us, and for making sure that we always follow the lesson. Thank you to the rest of our teachers, Ma'am Daanoy, Ma'am Sagon, Sir Kane, Sir Kent, Sir June, Sir Tumlos, Ma'am Daisy, Ma'am Eden, Sir K, Doc Alma, and so many more, for your time, patience, and effort in preparing and discussing lessons, and for making sure that we learn not only about the subject matter, but also about life. I'd like to thank the school administration and staff who are so often forgotten and taken for granted. To Sir JP for allowing us to print at the one and only Eli printer. To our maintenance and utility staff, canteen staff, bookstore staff, the guards that keep the school clean, safe, and more like home. I'd also like to thank our supportive parents for raising us and for sending us to an amazing school like this. And last but not least, I would like to thank God Almighty for this life, for giving us these talents, and for surrounding us with these wonderful people. I know it's hard raising and teaching kids like us, and I know that thank you is not enough for everything you have done for us. But you are the reason why we are here today. Our success is your success, and I hope we've made you proud in some way. Dear graduates, we are no longer kids nor teenagers. Today, we are young adults setting off for college. And so, before I end, I would like to leave you with a few things. First, I won't say or pretend that college will be easy, because it won't. Life is hard and unfair. There will always be pain, there will always be suffering, there will always be hurt. And since these things are inevitable, I think the question for us should no longer be, how do I get out of this? But what should I get out of this? What can I learn from these struggles, from these experiences? Everything happens for a reason, and we may not always know or understand the reason, but know that it is always for our good. Omnia in bonum. All things work unto the good. God gives us these struggles not to punish us, but because He knows that it is only in our lowest points that we are open to the greatest change. God gives us these struggles to teach us lessons we couldn't learn any other way. Second, our purpose in life is to love. As cliche as that sounds, it is most certainly true. 1 Corinthians 16:14 says, "Do everything in love." We are here on this earth to love and be loved. To love God, to love others, to love what we do, and to love ourselves. Learning to love is God's greatest commandment. Because what matters most in life is not about how much money we make or how famous we get. It's about the relationships we create with people. When we die, no one says, "Bring me my diplomas. I want to see my trophies. Bring me my gold." No one says that. When life on earth is ending, we don't want to be surrounded by objects. We want to be surrounded by people. Maya Angelou once said, "People will forget what you said or did, but people will never forget how you made them feel." Therefore, dear graduates, I urge you, no matter how busy things get in the future, please learn to make time for your loved ones and for yourselves. Please use every opportunity, every chance you can get to show love and be kind. Live a life full of love before it's too late. Lastly, as I've said at the beginning of my speech, all of you are valedictorians in your own ways and in your own rights. Because achievement can be found in all forms and sizes. Achievement is not limited to just academics or money or fame. Sometimes achievement can be getting up in the morning despite not wanting to. It can be cooking your own food or doing your chores. It can be successfully solving a math problem on your own or writing a good essay. It can be doing 5 perfect push-ups without falling flat on your face, or it can be successfully learning an instrument or doing your own makeup. It can be conquering your fear or confessing your feelings to someone. It can be getting out of a toxic relationship, learning to say no, learning to forgive, or it can be learning to love yourself and learning that we too deserve the love we so readily give to others. Achievement may look different every day, and that's okay. The important thing is that we learn to recognize these achievements and instill in our minds that each day we are trying and we are getting better. Each achievement brings us one step closer to who God wants us to be. So Antares, Alphard, Altair, I believe in each and every one of you. I believe that one day you will reach your dreams. I believe that you can and will find happiness. I believe that you will be healed and be stronger. I believe that you will succeed. I believe that you are all capable of greatness. So although like the stars, we may one day fade from existence, and like the constellations, due to the expansion of the universe, we may one day break apart. But like the stars, let us go out with a supernova. Like the constellations, let us leave behind stories and memories about us that will be told from generation to generation. Let the memory of our existence, our stay here in Taitung, be one that will forever shine brightly in our hearts, in our minds, and in our souls. So batch 2020, keep on shining. Good luck and God bless.